Good evening. My name is Father Rayappa. I'm from a village called near Vellore, South India. Today I'm going to read something from the encyclical called Centesimus, Annus, written by Saint John Paul II in 1991. This document was released on the 1st of May 1991. Actually, Centesimus Annus encyclical means 100th year, 100 years of Rerum Novarum, another encyclical which was written by Pius XI in 1891. So now 100 years. So just to commemorate Rerum Novarum, Pope John Paul II has written Centesimus Annus. So actually Centesimus Annus talks about also environmental issues, ecological issues. Pope Francis last year in 2015 May, he released another document called Laudato Si, his encyclical on ecology and environment. So I have read many times and I have given many speeches. It is on YouTube and you can just Google my name Rayappa Kasi, Laudato Si. You are able to listen to most of the paragraphs written by him. But today, actually, Pope Francis is taking cue or is taking inspiration from his predecessors like Pope Benedict XVI before him, and then Pope John Paul II. All these popes, they have been writing about ecological and environmental issues. Many times we criticize that the church doesn't talk enough about ecology and environment. No, when you read their encyclicals, I think we are to be blamed because we didn't read them. Popes have done their duty so beautifully. So one article from Centesimus Annus impresses me so much. I'm going to read that article for you from Centesimus Annus, number 37. Actually, Pope Francis in his encyclical Laudato Si blames human activity as the culprit to destroy this ecology and environment. So it is in the 3rd chapter under which it is entitled ecological roots of our human roots of our ecological crisis. That is the title. So actually humans are at fault. This is chapter 3 from Laudato Si. It's a beautiful chapter, but when we read that and we feel guilty because Pope is pointing the finger at you and tell you are the cause for the global warming and climate change. So I'm afraid we have to agree to Pope Francis. And years ago, as I told you, Centesimus Annus, Pope Saint John Paul II also concludes that humans can be a troublesome species. And today we are the biggest problem. And we caused every problem on earth. We intruded every habitat imaginable on earth. And we plundered everything from the earth. And we have driven every species to the brink of extinction. And drought, famine, hunger, disease, almost 70 to 85% of our planet's population is living in utter misery. So even Pope Saint John Paul II was aware of it, and is telling that human being, instead of doing his role as a caretaker of this planet, he is provoking God by doing rebellion against on the part of nature, he says. That's a very strong words. So I think we are the troublesome species, and we are the earth's plunderer, and it is very difficult to accept, but that is the truth.